Welcome back, Questers, to the Questing Bard. I'm Angela Tano. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So I know it's been a long time now. It's been a very long time since I've last posted a video, and that's my bad. I've just been doing a lot of stuff. A lot of crazy things have been happening this year, even. I've been going through a lot of uphills, downhills, so I wasn't able to keep you guys posted on a lot of stuff that's been happening. But now things have kind of started winding down a bit, and I'm able to find some structure and balance in my life a little bit. I can now continue doing the vlogs more and returning back to this. So now that we're back, I'm going to keep you guys updated on what has been new and recent going on. So I finished my manuscript, the second one that I've been working on for nearly now 3 years. And this one, I can tell you guys the name of it, because I think it's time, since I don't know who's going to be listening, who's going to be watching, and it's good to kind of spread their awareness of it. So the title I have for it is Kingdom Legacy: The Forbidden Cargo. I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier, but I'm mentioning it now. So, this is a story that has been inspired by Lion King and my desire to write a story based on a mother-daughter relationship, and set in a high fantasy kind of world. So that's the influence and inspiration for the story. It's not Lion King cookie cutter Lion King. Like, it's not like, you've seen the movies, you know exactly what's going to happen next. No, you're not going to know what's going to happen next. That's the point. It's its own story, its own unique story. That's the important part about it. Otherwise, what's the point of writing it, right? It needs originality. That's the originality, is that it's its own different story. About that, guys. There's just things going on in the house, and that's why the setting has changed. Okay, so back to where I was. The query letters I've sent, I think, in total 5 now, and I'm not going to give you guys their names, as I said before. I don't want to give any, their names, because it's a private thing, and I respect them. If they wish to be known public, I'll gladly give you guys their names. So I'll give nicknames, again, no random order or creative pattern or something like that. I do probably have one, but I'm not going to give you guys that. I don't want you guys figuring it out. And as I said, I'm not going to degrade them, insult them, or anything like that. I might make constructive criticism on their technique or whatever, but that's probably my ignorance of not knowing what's going on with them. But at the same time, I'm going to be polite about it. And that could still kind of, but I'm just going to be I'll be pretty careful, but you never know. So the first person I sent to, Ferrero Rocher, I know you guys are going to make fun of me with all the nicknames that I have. Ferrero Rocher, I actually do like this agent. She is, I feel she's really someone who's going to would like this story, and I think it will work out. I'm not sure though, because a lot of times I felt that way before and didn't work out. So Ferrero Rocher is definitely a top candidate for me. There were 2 others, Halle Mary and Lady Blacksmith. So these 2, I would love to query. I did not, because they are currently closed to submissions. It's very frustrating. I know, it's very frustrating. So you see, this is why I keep their actual names private, because right now it's just me being frustrated that they're closed. It's just me having to kind of just express this a little bit to you guys, and it is frustrating. These are 2 very top candidates, and I really feel that they would enjoy, but sadly they are currently closed to query submissions. Unsolicited, at least. I think one or two of them said it. Either both or one of them said it. Don't ask me which one did. I can't remember the details like that. So that's that on that front. I did, however, find other people I've been querying to. I've done Lady Renaissance. I know there's another lady. Lady Renaissance. And I think, sorry, I'm not remembering them on top of. I know Spelling Bee. Spelling Bee, I just did Spelling Bee today. And I have also done, let me check real quickly for you guys. So, Green Rider. I've done Green Rider. She was my second one. Gable Robes. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. So, Ferrero Rocher was definitely my first one. Green Rider was my second query, and then Lady Renaissance, and then Gable Robes, and then Spelling Bee. Yeah, right now, Lady Blacksmith and Halle Mary are closed for querying. But that's just life. So what does that mean usually for those who don't know or are unfamiliar with what's closed submissions? So it means that it can be many things. Usually the primary reason, at least I think it's primary, is that they are closed because their mailbox or whatever box for like the submissions is currently filled up like a lot, and it makes sense. It's so crammed with so many people offering their queries and stuff like that. So they need to close it so they can get through all of that and work out which ones they're going to reject, which ones they might accept, and things like that. And so that can take time. And also you have ones that might have potential, and so you want to send those out. You want to make sure that you're giving all of them a fair chance. And it makes sense. I understand that. It's annoying and frustrating on my end. But that's how it is. And it can also mean that they're also busy right now, currently just trying to focus on the current queries they're working through. Like the authors they've accepted and trying to get them into submission. Accepted with publishing companies and get a book deal and all that. Wonderful stuff that I wish I was part of right now. Sadly no. And so, but that's that for them. And also it could be personal reasons like, family emergencies and vacations and, and hey, they do need time off. They're human beings. Of course they do. And I respect that, even though it's frustrating on my end. You see, there's pros and cons. You see, there's a little bit of complaining from me, but it's a necessary coping mechanism to handle it. So, you see, nothing insulting, nothing degrading. I am keeping their gender intact. That's a little hard to not do, But apart from that, their names are removed from when I'm discussing them. I will let you know which one will be selected. I will not tell you their names until they give me permission to use it. So that's that for... So also, I'm sure you guys are wondering why it took me so long to get back here. And, well, things change moving forward with Questing Bard and things like that. There will definitely be some changes I'm going to be making. And yeah, so the changes is right now I'm going to try to be consistent. I'm going to really work on consistency and posting weekly on a certain specific day rather than just randomly you don't know when it's going to come. I know there was a fun surprise feel to that. However, that is not realistic, and it's, it doesn't do me or anyone else any favors. People like consistency, and I do get that. So this is going to be a Tuesday evening release. Honestly, if it was me on your end, I would probably be like watching it on Wednesday or something, which is fine. So that's that for the consistency part. I'm not sure. So I will do discussions book discussions and movie stuff for now here, but like I'm not gonna go too big. I'll mostly try to focus on reviews and opinions on films and stuff like that. Mostly my discussions will be on my blog. So I have a blog right now called Fireside Common Room. I will put the link down below, so if any guys are interested in reading the blogs there, you guys can do so. So that is where most of my discussions will be. And yeah. Will I ever discuss them here? I would love to. I would probably maybe if it's a hot topic and it's a really like a big thing, or if it's something personal and I really would like to discuss it more vocally than verbally, I will do so, but I will probably do both. I would love to do it more vocally. I would love to, but this is my writing journey and stuff kind of thing. Book reviews is more natural, maybe film reviews because movies are, they are stories essentially. Shows are also stories. So they do have some merit in that, but I think I'll be pretty much doing more surface reviews rather than in-depth discussions. I maybe do occasionally in-depth discussions, like on random occasions. The reason I will, but mostly they will be in the Fireside Common Room stuff. I would love to though. Personally, I would love to do a more vocal kind of discussion. And I'm thinking I would look to do that. I know if I get like 100 subscribers or 1,000 or something, we'll see. Yeah, I doubt it. I probably will never reach that. But if I do, maybe, or if somebody's willing to help me a hand on that, that'd be great. Is to start my own podcast. I would personally love to start my own podcast, and that would probably focus on the discussion stuff, like the engaging discussions with about books and movies and shows and all these things, and the in-depth stuff. And talk with other people about it. I think that's kind of what I really want to do, and I enjoy that a lot. And I'm sure a lot of you guys love listening on it too. So that would be very fun, and I would like to do that. But right now I do not have the means and capability of doing it. So if this does well enough and continues to do well, I will consider doing it. And yeah. Aside from that, yeah, live kind of downgraded a bit. So there's no special titles and fonts and all these things right now for my channel. Hopefully later in the future I'll be able to work on that. Alright. So, till then, I will post again next week. I don't know what I'll be talking about next week. Maybe just keeping you up to date. That's pretty much what I'll be doing. Maybe a quick book review I will do on The Giver. I just finished reading that. So I will do that next week. Yeah, I think that'll be a good one. With the updates and then a book review. Alright, so till next week. See ya.